Scary truth about William Saliba that nobody is noticing. I've just been watching that game against Belgium where William Saliba absolutely destroyed and manhandled Romelu Lukaku. So I thought it's deserved that we finally talk about this guy because he is not normal. The sort of performance we're seeing from a guy who's under 23 years old should be illegal. We talk about him being one of the best defenders already in Europe, but I don't think anyone ever really notices how young he really is. So I'm going to be uncovering the secrets of William Saliba and giving him the flowers that he deserves. But before I begin, if you are new here, as always, it will be much appreciated if you could smash that like button, smash that subscribe button and turn on those notifications. It will be much appreciated. So without further ado, let's begin. So William Saliba's Arsenal career never really started in the way he would have wanted. Mikel Arteta clearly didn't trust him, and there was a lot of people within Arsenal that were calling him a League One level centre half. This has been confirmed by so many people. So it made me think, what really happened to William Saliba? And how did he change his fortunes from being a League One centre-half to one of the best in the whole of Europe? But firstly, we need to thank Arteta. Because if it wasn't for Arteta sending William Saliba on countless loan spells, who would have known where he would have ended up? Those loans to Marseille and the loan to Nice really helped Saliba ignite his career. Winning one of the best defenders awards in the whole of Ligue 1 when he was with Marseille, it gave him the opportunity to get into the France squad for the very first time. People started to criticise Arteta, saying, why are we sending him out on loan? But his performances for Marseille and for Nice out on loan really helped him become the player he is today. Incredible technically, but also incredibly physically. You don't find many centre-halves out there like William Saliba. We like to talk about the likes of Van Dijk, who's physically imposing but also fantastic on the ball. But if you had said that Van Dijk would be having the sort of performance that William Saliba is having at the same age, everyone would have laughed, because Van Dijk was nowhere to be seen in Europe at the time when William Saliba is right now. That's why I feel like he deserves a lot more respect, because this kid has still got so many more, years to learn and grow. And there's always areas of his game which are a bit shaky. Maybe sometimes he's a bit overconfident, and maybe sometimes he's not strong enough to play, in those duels aerially. But there is no doubt about it that he will refine it and become probably the most complete centre-half we have seen ever in the Premier League. Quick, strong, technically good, a manager's dream. Arteta really has Saliba as one of his leaders at the back. So much so, he played every game he was available in last season. Mikel Arteta couldn't get enough of William Saliba. So now let's just get on to that game against Belgium. Going up against a striker with the talent, strength and quality of Romelu Lukaku is not easy for any defender out there. Especially starting for your nation, who are actually favourites to win the competition. The pressure can sometimes get to you. But this is William Saliba we're on about. This kid showed no nerves whatsoever. Every time Lukaku would try and back up into Saliba, Saliba would just stand there and just chuck him away. It was light work for him, so much so that the goal actually came from William Saliba out-muscling Romelu Lukaku, setting France on their way to get the winning goal against Belgium. This is truly a special centre-half, somebody you can count on in 1v1 situations, but also somebody you can count on when you want to build up play. William Saliba is just incredible, and these stats against Belgium truly show it. The sort of numbers he was putting up is just something we've got to, congratulate and say well done to. He had a 97% pass accuracy, and in that first half, he was actually the only player in the whole game to have not even lost the ball once. Let's get on to the next stat, 100% successful dribbles. A ridiculous stat if you ask me. A centre half that loves to take risks and dribble past the forwards to create space. William Saliba is an art at that, and he was really good at it again today for France, completing 100% of his dribbles. 3 out of 3 accurate long balls, accurate with his passing. This guy is truly special on the ball. 0 times dispossessed and 4 clearances too. Coupled with 2 out of 3 ground duels won, Romelu Lukaku straight locked up. William Saliba again showing his quality. You ask him to do it in 38 games, he'll do it successfully In 2 seasons, William Saliba has been our best centre-half, and his injury actually did mess us up 2 seasons ago, where we were unable to win the Premier League. But now, following on from that, we've looked really dangerous. With Saliba managing to finish the whole season without getting injured, we again came just short for the Premier League title. But that's not going to matter, because in the next 5 years, with William Saliba tied down, Arsenal are going to be dangerous. From the back to attack, led by William Saliba in the defence, Arsenal are going to be a problem. So everyone needs to just come together and realise that the potential of William Saliba is scary. And that's just the truth of it. I actually often ignore how good our defence has got since the introduction of William Saliba. I keep earmarking Romelu Lukaku because I seem to remember 2 or 3 years ago when Chelsea came to town at the Emirates Stadium and Romelu Lukaku was making his debut. He absolutely bullied Pablo Mari and Rob Holding, and every Arsenal fan had their head in their hands. We couldn't believe what we were seeing. A striker with so much strength and skill, absolutely turning our defenders the other way. But ever since that has happened, Arsenal have really improved back there. And of course, William Saliba again was crucial to it. From being bullied by Lukaku, we're seeing Saliba bully Lukaku back. It almost felt like revenge, really. And William Saliba really is making us proud out there. I seem to also remember people saying William Saliba's not good enough to be France's first choice centre-half to partner Upamecano. Again, putting those doubters behind him, William Saliba's performed brilliantly in the European Championship. If we're just looking at his record overall in the European Championships, he's had 3 clean sheets in 4 matches. The only game in which he didn't get a clean sheet was actually against Poland, who were already knocked out, in which he had nothing to do with the goal. So William Saliba is keeping out of trouble and just going about his business. If we look at all his ratings across the games, he's always got a 7.0 rating or above. He's just absolutely bossing it out there, and I'm sure Mikel Arteta at home is watching and smiling, realising that what he has done to make William Saliba go to the next level has worked. We're now looking at William Saliba as a generational centre-half. And there's just got so much more to him. I've talked about him still being so young. I just can't wait to see what he can do. And although all the big clubs want him, 200 million bids from PSG, 200 million bids from Real Madrid, nothing can replace the quality of Saliba. Press resistant, skill, strength. We need him. We need him to really help us build this dynasty. And I feel like he has the qualities that you won't find in any other centre-half. A player who can play just as well on the right centre-back role as the left centre-back role. Because it must be remembered that at the Euros, he is playing in his unfavoured position at the back. And he is still performing to the levels that he is. So all I can say is bravo, William Saliba. And bring home that Euros, of course, if it isn't against England in the final. But anyway, gunners, that's it for now. Hope you have enjoyed. If you have, please like, share and subscribe. It will be much appreciated. Until next time, peace.